Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. We're getting straight into today's video. I was needing to get some cleaning done. I was needing to get some decorating done. I did all the deep cleaning the day before. We had a lot of family in town, but there was still just a ton of chores that needed to get done. Plus, we had went shopping and I found some really cool new pieces I wanted to try out. So I thought it would be just the perfect time to do a clean and decorate. So if you're needing motivation to clean, I'm going to have it for you. If you're needing motivation to work on a few of your spaces and get it decorated. And then we also have a tad bit of organizing. So hopefully this gets you motivated for your house today. So just my body all at once. My heart pumps in the dead of night. My feet run into the fire. The fire of my soul. Let the transformation take control. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way at the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my face in the face. I also wanted to get like my bathroom vanity picked up. This is one area I haven't touched. I feel like when family comes in, like our side of the house stays fine, like no one's coming into our bedroom or bathroom typically. So yesterday I didn't work on this space. I mainly worked on getting like towels done and beach towels and sheets and just putting those back on, taking out all the trashes. But today I needed to focus just on like wiping things down and finishing out the laundry. I'm digging my way out the grave from dusk till dawn. Staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way at the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got to hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. I still have more cleaning to do, but I wanted to pause for a second, just in case you guys see this and like the background at all. This is some of the stuff I'm going to be decorating with today, so we can tweak a few things. I picked this up from Home Goods. Obviously I'm not going to decorate with it, but it was like 13 bucks. And I thought it would be pretty like when I bake cakes or different things, and I set it out. It's in a pretty black dish. The roses were actually from Chase. We just celebrated 16 years, so I got those. So I just have those out on the counter. I've been wanting these for a while, but they're so expensive. I just couldn't do it, but I finally found these small ones for only $5.99, and I've had those like little areas where I need something small, but I'm not sure what, so I'm gonna try these in a few different spots. I picked up this. I have a thing for like all these dots. I don't know if you've noticed it lately. I have like a lot of like decor pieces and mirrors and stuff like that. Really love it. So I couldn't pass up both of these, especially this darn coffee table. I just cannot figure it out. I don't know how I ended up with you guys last time. It's like this, it's boring, it's blah. So hopefully we get that figured out today. But then here's just a little sneak peek into my fall. No one panic. I know there's color, but it's a very natural, earthy color. And this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. So I was just gonna do a little sneak peek of what's to come in my fall decorate video. That'll be up probably next month. Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no one other. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. I just went into my decor closet or little cabinet in that area and pulled out a lot of my extra decor. There's still more, but once again, if you guys are new here, I'm like not good at decorating coffee tables. I just knew I loved this piece, but I feel like it just can't be empty right here. So I'm gonna start messing with all of these pieces and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can come up with something that's gonna stick this time.
Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
If you're new here and this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, definitely go get caught up. We recently built this house, so I have videos showing it every single month, the progress, and then I have filmed and edited and posted every single room as we transformed it and decorated it. I have one video left and it's his and her offices, which should be the next video coming up. If not, it's going to be the one after that. So I have one more to post, and then guys, we have completed this full house and you guys have watched me decorate the entire thing. Don't worry if you love decorating videos. We call it the itch to switch is what I have, and I'm constantly redecorating, switching pieces out. So there will still be lots of decorating videos here. I love to clean, I love to organize, all the things home related. I love doing DIY projects, so you're gonna find that here on my channel, and I post 2 new videos every single week.
Wake up with you by my side. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
Here's the deal. I feel like this looks good. Like if I was just looking at this, obviously the stuff put away, I think it's fine. But I don't love a ton of clutter. I don't love a ton of stuff. So when I look this way, it just seems like so much. I have so much going on here and then over here. So I don't want it to be too busy, but everything on its own is fine. Like if this is gone, I feel like this is perfect. I feel like if that was gone, this would work well, but I don't know about the idea of like all of it together. I wish this was live sometime so you guys could talk some sense into me. I'm gonna test this theory out, and I'm gonna add the greenery into this bowl. I don't know if I like the white here with the texture or if I like the concrete bowl that was here originally, but I'm gonna add the greenery in just so we can actually tell.
We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
Just a tip that I've shared before that I want to share again. Anytime I'm dealing with greenery, I try to never cut it unless I absolutely have to. Just like right now, it's in this more like shallow pot. I just bend it or roll it up. That way next week or next month or next year when I want to use it into like a tall vase or a very deep one, it's easy just to like roll out, and I can still use that greenery without having to buy more.
You're calling, I'm falling. Don't know what it is you do to me, yeah. Where you go, I follow. Let's go out and dance the night away. Going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dance the night away. I am ready for that heartbreak. There's usually...
I think we found a solution until further notice. But we end up pulling this. This was on our dining room table. Chase's idea was to add that wood bowl to like lift it up. But then I've had these decorative bowls. This is like white oak and these are marble. So I feel like it's the perfect balance when you kind of step back and look at it. I'm trying not to trip over Tiger real fast. He's laying right here. So yeah, I think that looks really good. It's not competing because there's no like greenery down here. And it's kind of bringing everything together. The black, the marble, the white oak. I love the little bit of crystal right here. I don't know if you saw that. And then I've got my coasters out. The only thing I'm missing is like greenery, but I really don't want to put greenery there since I have some there, outside right there, and right there. So like I feel like we have enough. So you guys will have to let me know. This is like the happiest I've been so far about this coffee table. So hopefully you guys like it too.
I
Now over here, I feel like it worked out really well too. Like I bought this for our coffee table, but once I set it in here, I feel like it looked better. I feel like over on the black coffee table, it went more like contemporary, and in here it is a little bit more like organic, like because it's with the wood and the black. I don't know, I feel like it just goes better, especially with the greenery. So there's some pieces you can pick up, and the way you decorate them, they're gonna flip like styles, especially since this one's shiny and not like matte. That's the only thing that threw me in the store. I was like, ooh, I don't know, it's shiny and I'm trying to stay away from that, so I had to be careful decorating with it. So if I left that shiny white on that solid black coffee table, it wasn't my style. But just by putting it in here with the wood and the greenery and the black, I feel like it just ties in a whole lot better. This is the next piece I want to try out that I think I have a really good spot for. I was thinking in here it might look really good. At first I was thinking this little table over here, but I don't have anything out here by the soap. Is that weird to have a crystal by the soap? I might try that for a little bit. This little bathroom has a lot in it, but I feel like it's so simple I can pull it off. So I might move this around occasionally, but I think in here it looks just, it's something different, something special to look at while you're washing your hands. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to cleaning. I feel like this is a very realistic day for me. I don't always have new decor, but I feel like I'm doing cleaning and chores throughout the entire day, including laundry, just so it never gets behind. But I'm also like tweaking things and decorating because that's really what makes me happy. Like I just love home decor. I love rearranging. I love making spaces feel new and fresh again. But I also love a clean house. And I feel like as a mother, we're always like bouncing around to different things. So I know I didn't name it like a realistic cleaning or realistic day, but if you're here and you're listening, this is a very realistic day for me. Like I said, I don't always have new decor, but just like the idea of it.
Heartbreak. Where you go, I follow. Let's go out and dance the night away. I am ready for that heartbreak. That's usually how it goes. I have done a billion mistakes before. Maybe I am going crazy. Say you feel the same now that we dancing. I'm taking my chances. I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you when you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak? I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you while you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak?
I'm working on getting the laundry room clean. I will say I don't use this sink a ton. Chase and Savannah do more because they feed the boys farmer's dog food. So they'll like rinse their bowls out or rinse off the spoon or whatever they need. But I do try to come in here and just keep this clean. It has been nice having just like an extra sink back here, especially like if I'm gonna go to paint things and all of that, I can rinse off all that stuff in here and not in the kitchen sink. I am gonna wipe down the countertops because I haven't done that in a while. FYI, I'm gonna link this. We got this off Amazon and it has so much water pressure. Like I was just now really using it, like turned up for the first time. So if you need like a lot of water pressure in your sink or something, like this was amazing. So I'll go ahead and link that down below in the description box for you. While we're talking about Amazon, just real quick, I got these slippers from the Prime Day and I love them. So not only are they cute slippers, but they have a lot of cushion and just like structure for your feet. And I feel like the older I get, especially just walking on like hard floors, like tile and all of that, my body hurts by the end of the day. So I love having a slipper like this I can throw on that's like good for my body, but also still cute. So I'm gonna link that as well. The shorts I'm wearing with just like my oversized tee are from Amazon, so I'll link that. I always get asked about my laundry basket. Anytime I show it, I'll link it. It's a little pricey, but it has saved my back. Like I love that it's like roller on wheels, but it's also not deep. Like the basket's up high. I don't have to like bend way down. But just so you know, I did paint it when we moved it into this house. So it won't be black. All you have to do is spray paint it if you want it black like mine.
I'm slipping away, yeah. Just like I am dreaming, walking around in this love.
This space is looking really good. I have to start the dryer when I'm done. I just didn't want to be talking over it, but like the sink's clean, the countertops are clean. I do need to work on the floors. All the floors in my house need to be cleaned. But other than that, for the most part, everything's good to go in this space. Now we're gonna come back in here and work on this space. I'm gonna go ahead and put that stuff somewhere because I don't need it yet. And then I got really excited because I picked this up from a cute little boutique. It's where like a lot of my stuff came from, just here in Tulsa. But I wanna set that up and I can actually use that because I need to wash. There it is right there. I was looking for it earlier, $12.99. I need to wash this and then get it put away. I need to put the candlesticks away because I didn't use those. And like I said, now I just got to figure out where I'm going to keep these big pieces. In my last house, I had a closet in my office where I don't have one now, so it's a little more tricky when I have stuff like this. But oh, this makes me so excited to decorate for fall. All I need is a good little candle and some more pieces. I need to get down my fall tub soon just to see what I have left over from the previous years, but I'm just loving this vibe. I think I figured it out. Those pieces are so big I can't store them in normal places, but down here I just like cram blankets. So I think I'm gonna put these somewhere else or just put them all in one, and then I think I can fit some of my fall decor right here.
I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, oh, baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control.
Everything fit perfect. So even as I find more pieces, I could like shove those to the back and fill it in even more. So these are actually gonna be perfect for extra decor. I hadn't thought about it. I was just kind of wasting space with the blankets because they don't each need their own cubby. Over here, honestly, I know it's like, oh yeah, it's got some extra decor. So this is like, you know, outlets and all of that, which could easily be moved. That's just a basket. So yeah, if I ever need to create more space here, I might bring that extra decor in here. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna bring in my extra decor here and put more of this stuff in there, which makes sense because that's the movie room and this is electronics. And then I have like extra home decor, which really should be in here where I'm decorating. Perfect. This is gonna work out really nice. Okay, time to itch to switch.
It overflows. It's out of control, out of control.
I'm a huge believer in making your house work for you, even if it doesn't make sense to others. That means if you need to take a hall closet to make it a pantry, or a coat closet to make it a pantry, or a linen closet to make it like a homeschool closet, whatever you need to do to make it work, I say do it. We flipped an old house a while back. We call it the Modern Jewel if you ever hear me say it, but I took a closet and made it a kid's bedroom because it was a decent size. So definitely just make your house work, and just because you moved in and put something somewhere does not mean it needs to stay there. Just like here, I'm already flipping out these cabinets just because it's going to function better. So definitely look around your house, figure out what's not working, and figure out a way to tweak it just to make it work better for you in your life.
It's out of control. Baby, I love the rush. Come on, yeah. Out of control, I'm in love.
I got everything pulled out in here. I hope it fits, but if not, I can always go into that side, but it would be nice if I could just keep everything here. I do have this basket, so I could fill that up as well. So I think I'm gonna be able to make it fit. This stuff's pretty deep, but I have like a lot of greenery and may have to keep somewhere else. But I'm gonna at least get started with like the small decor and pieces like that. I always like to add tips and videos, like I'll do a home decor tips video, but when I'm seeing me do something, I just love to share it with you guys. So I love to keep extra home decor in my house. So it's those pieces that I love, but currently they don't have like a spot in my house. But knowing I love to like redecorate and change things up, I like to hang on to those pieces. So that way I can redecorate rooms and I can do it on a $0 budget. So as you start seeing good home decor, or maybe someone's getting rid of it, or you see it at Goodwill. Now when I say this, don't buy a ton. Like I'm all about less is more. You don't want to have just clutter in your house, but pick one spot. If it's like one closet or one cabinet, one little area, one little shelf, but that way you can kind of tweak spaces without having to go shopping all the time when you want to change something up.
I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel.
I got it organized. I think it's gonna be perfect because like I said, in here is where I'm doing a lot of my like decorating and all that. I'm never really gonna be doing it in the movie room. Plus, if I'm in here trying to decorate or film a video and someone's in the movie room or doing stuff in there, I just like that it's all in here. Like I can just open it up, see what I have. It's not perfect, like it's a little messy, but that's how it kind of always is, just because it's a lot of random pieces that I love. I just don't have spots for yet. So I could probably make it look prettier, but I think this functions well just so I can kind of see everything that I have. This is all like small decor. This is mainly like kind of like planters, bowls, stuff like that. I did put like the greenery down there, but this whole basket's full of candles. There's vases, and then all of my greenery and stuff for potting. So I think it's perfect. I'm so glad I thought about that. That worked out really well, but now I need to head into the other space and get that organized. This one in here is gonna have like almost too much space. It's the opposite, but everything will just look nice and organized. And like I said, it almost makes more sense because it's like more of the electronics, so it needs to be in here anyway.
Like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
This one was obviously way easier to get organized. It just took a few seconds. Everything's like already in bin, so I just kind of had to like set it in here. Now I'll just have to let Chase know because he's gonna go looking for this stuff. I'm gonna be like, where is it? You probably wouldn't guess in here, but that looks so much better and just makes more sense. I still need to find a spot for this. I'm thinking over there on the shelves just because that's kind of like my go-to. I don't know if I need to switch this one out. This is actually really funny. So I haven't been able to find concrete decor. Like it's just really hard. So this is just a pot I found from Home Goods. And then this is supposed to be for kitchen utensils. Look at that. It was $6.99 and I just stacked them to make a shape. I may leave it here because it's a good size, but let me see real fast if this works better. It's funny the stuff you have to do when you're decorating sometimes, but I made it work. I don't know if this is gonna be tall enough, but I just love like the texture on it. It may have to go somewhere else. I might flip it over and put it on this. I don't know, let me see. Let me stand back. I could flip it out and like put it over here and the greenery in it, but I kind of like how the black like balances each other out. Plus I already have concrete on this shelf. They're my bookends, so I'm trying to be very careful. I might, let me mess with this shelf real quick. What do we think about that? I think that looks good. So we kind of have the height in the middle. It's over here off to the side. It adds some texture. It brings in like, I don't know what to call that. I always want to call it like bubbles, but I don't know. Sometimes I call it dots. But let's stand back here. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think we're good. And now that gives me 2 more concrete pieces to mess around with. But before we move on, I am gonna go ahead and hand wash this and put this away. It does say you can put it in the dishwasher, but I don't know, it kind of scares me. I'll probably wash it. My mother-in-law stopped by and she knows my love language, which is sweets. So I have that. And then I thought I needed some more of this moss. I noticed I had it down in that cabinet, but I know the perfect spot for this for one of the trees. So I'm gonna go stick that in there. And then I picked up this today too. I don't know if I talked about it. I just threw it. But I liked the idea of this going in here, like it's gray. I'm gonna somehow arrange it over there.
Like you're fearless, steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
I think I love this little setup. It's so cute sitting there. I had a candle there, but it's already empty anyways. I finished it off this weekend. So I think that's actually really cute. I'm gonna use it to wash this just to see what I think about the actual brush. I know a lot of people have these and I've never tried it yet. I've just always had my IKEA, but it's starting to kind of drive me crazy in the sink. It's also very convenient, but if I could just have it up there and it looked cute, that would work as well. Please ignore all the flies in my house. I know I'm gonna get comments or messages about those. It is super hot here in Oklahoma, so it just happens. Every time we open a door, I swear like 5 fly in, and it's just so hard to keep them out. We're in like the hundreds this week, plus with the heat index and the humidity, it is insane. So if you see a fly, just ignore it and act like it's not there. Here is a little update on my bathroom situation. I don't feel like we ever finished it fully last time, or if we did, I changed my mind. So I ended up getting in this like bathtub tray. Chase had ordered it when I was like trying to figure out what to do. And then I did find this cute little container for the bath salt. I still want to find one for like my bubble bath to sit out on there. I will say the wooden stool bench there's gone. My sister's starting a home decor business and she was taking a lot of pictures with it. That looked amazing and she was coming in from Texas and I was like, just take it. So that's gone. If I can ever find one, I'll probably replace it, but I didn't like use it all the time. It was just for looks. So this is what it looks like now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to decorate this thing a little more. I do want a pot for back here. I have a basket right now, but I just haven't been able to find one. Everything's kind of switching over into fall already, so there's not a ton of pots, and if they are, they're like low, and I need it to be higher. And it can't be too wide because it has to fit back here. Now I'm just now thinking, now that this is gone, maybe I should pull it forward over here. Yeah, let's pull it up real fast. I think slowly we're getting there. Like I said, I still think I need a different pot for here, but I like the idea of it being some type of wood pot to like bring that texture in. I just don't know if this is it. I'm loving the tray, like having it there because it's functional, especially now that I don't have the stool. I still want to add some pretty container with my bubble bath in it, but I added a hand towel because I always need that while it's in. I added like one of these crystals and then one of my favorite candles so I can burn it while I'm in here. I could stage it with a book, but when I'm in here, I'm either gonna just be like in here zoning or I'm gonna be on my phone answering comments. So I'm not gonna ever really sit in here to read. I could put a book out just to make it look cool, but for the most part, those are things I'm actually gonna use. So I think it's coming together. I think I say that in every video, but still needs a little bit more tweaking, but it is definitely getting better. Like I think we're on the right step. So here is a look at everything we did today. I really wanted to get my floors done, but I felt like this video was getting really long and I was tired and we had a lot of other stuff we had to get done off camera. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it got you motivated. If you haven't checked out all my other recent videos, definitely go check those out. I promise you, if you liked watching me decorate in this, you're gonna love all those decorating videos we have. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So you gotta smash like